Welcome to Vancouver, Canada's healthiest city.
Vancouver is ranked as one of the top 10 healthiest cities in the world year in, year out. And today, I'll be doing my best to show you exactly why, whether that's from the top of a mountain, right by the beach, or in a fitness class. But it's not just the city we're seeing, it's also the infrastructure and the reasons why it is the healthiest city in Canada. So I'll also be bringing you to places like this. But this day isn't going to start by going down. Actually, we're gonna start by going up.
Welcome to Sprought. Today, our guide is lost.
We're gonna go in, we're not gonna have any plan. I brought a spoon and a flint. We're gonna survive for the next 7 days.
Now, Vancouver is an incredible place in the world because there are so many accessible hikes in the nearby area, including this one, and that is where today is gonna start. How long do we have left?
Easily 6.5 hours.
Perfect. I'm not tired yet.
I'm just kidding. We got 2 hours.
The city of Vancouver is known for having a pretty mild climate, but once you get into the mountains, things can quickly change. Wow, this is insane. Absolutely magical. We went from fall weather with no snow to being in a winter wonderland within an hour.
Mini wolves, domesticated wolves. Around this area, I can tell, being held on a leash by some local humans.
Jay, you said you can go through all 4 seasons even in a summer hike?
Yeah, there was a hike I did last year where it started off, beautiful sunny day down at the bottom. And yeah, I ended up going through some rain coverage, some cloud coverage, and then at the top, tons of snow. And this is like mid-July. Then we come back down, it's a beautiful sunny day. We went and hit the beach, it was amazing.
This is the trail to the top. Final push.
Final push.
Final push, let's do it. Oh, look at these bad boys. Can't even tell that I'm wearing shoes. Now, at the beginning, it felt like we were in Vancouver. Now it feels like we're kind of in the Rocky Mountains. Oh, there I go. Oh. Oh, wow. We did it.
Nice job, brother.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you guys too.
So Jay, what's been your favorite part of living in Vancouver?
I would definitely say just having so much access to the outdoors and being able to kind of benefit from the amenities of a city, but you know, within 30 minutes, find yourself out here.
Is this something you do a lot?
Yeah, it's pretty much how I spend my weekends. I just find the fresh air is super stimulating, and yeah, getting back to our roots, you know?
Totally. Well,
Yeah.
You know what, Jay, you said a really good point, because the great thing about Vancouver is you can be at the top of this mountain peak, but if you get back to the car and you drive just 30 minutes away into the city, you can come here right on the beach. Now, this is such a stark contrast from what you just saw. And it's funny because you can still see the mountain all the way up top behind the clouds over there. And then the beach front is right here. Vancouver is one of the most incredible cities. And the first time I came on this beach, I remember all I could say was, wow, I can't believe this is Canada. But the cool thing is that this beach isn't the only beach in Vancouver, and it's not the only area that you can enjoy the outdoors and get some fitness in.
There are so many parks here, and some of them even have outdoor calisthenics gyms like this one.
The good thing about Vancouver is you definitely have the freedom of choice, and I would say that my favorite place to walk in the city is anywhere around the seawall. I will say though, it's not so much about which one you pick, it's more so about where you find yourself in the city. But even though Vancouver has some incredible hikes and beautiful beaches like you've just seen, they do get a lot of rain. That's just part of the landscape here. And so because of that, the city has built a series of different places that are indoors that allow you to do things that promote your health and wellness. Now, one of the most impressive ones has to be the Richmond Olympic Oval. If you don't know, Vancouver hosted the Winter Olympics in 2010, and the Olympic Oval was one of the buildings they built for it. But when the Olympics finished, they've converted it into a community center.
The venue was actually home to speed skating events that took place 12 years ago. A lot of Olympic host cities don't have the funding to maintain their Olympic venues after the games. And so it was really important for the Vancouver Organizing Committee that we had a legacy fund in place to maintain the beautiful nature of our building. And so the idea is that the facility can be converted back back into an official Olympic venue in the event the Olympics were ever to come back to Vancouver.
The Oval epitomizes how forward-thinking of a city Vancouver is, and now it's home to regular everyday athletes like you and me, but also to many Olympians and even Paralympians. Oh!
What did I just see? This is so cool.
Just these cute little kids playing basketball, and then these guys going at each other in wheelchair rugby. That's amazing. I'm not here for a tour though. The guys and girls at the Oval are putting Sharon and I through their version of a fitness gauntlet. So, what is the course structure for today?
So it's going to be an EMOM workout. We're going to do as many repetitions as possible. Normally we would have 3 blocks. Today we're going to do only 2 because we're running half an hour class.
I heard last time you made this course on Friday and you're still sore from it, right?
A little bit.
Okay, enough talking. Let's go work out.
Yay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you're ready. It's your mindset to pushing people. Three, 2, 1, cut it. Woo!
That was awesome.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. Good job, man.
Oh, they killed us, but that's not all that we have planned at the Oval, so let's keep the day going.
Well, the coolest thing is they've got the gym over here, but it overlooks the basketball court and so many other different fitness facilities. Sharon and I are no basketball pros, but you can't miss the opportunity to do something you don't do too often, even if you're not good. Whatever you want.
Fake you out.
Okay, yeah. Basketball, like any other sport that you're not good at, is a game of confidence. Even if you miss the first 3,000, at some point it's gonna go in.
The net's there. That's the net.
Can't even shoot though.
What's that? What's that? I can't shoot?
If I can make one from the logo, then it's over. It's over, people.
I don't know exactly what's over, but.
Here's Vince Carter with his first shot. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
It's over, people. It's over. Basketball, we did it. We made the shot. Let's go ice skating.
Oh my.
That's how you do it. Richmond Oval, you have been absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy I came here. But Sharon, wanna go grab some food?
Yes, please.
My choice for today is going to be Granville Island Public Market. Now, I love going to public markets because it is one of the best ways to not only find healthy food, but also to support local businesses. But the thing is, this video is about showcasing why Vancouver is the healthiest city in Canada. And so even though you get to explore cool places like markets, I do believe that the overall understanding of wellness is not just eating the food, it's also how the food is eaten and prepared. And so even though we came to Granville Island to get food, I'm not gonna eat food here. Rather, I'm going to bring it home with me and use it to make a home-cooked meal.
Now that's amazing, but I feel like there's just been one problem with this day.
Well, the city of Vancouver has designed a series of projects to help make it the world's greenest city. One of those projects is called the Zero Waste 2040 program. And at its simplest definition, it aims to make Vancouver a zero waste city by the year 2040. But how are they going to be doing that? Well, Chris and Graham are going to show me here at the Zero Waste Center.
The City of Vancouver has a goal of zero waste by 2040, and it's an aspirational goal. It's a very ambitious goal. And what that means is that we'd like Vancouver to transform into a zero waste community. And so it really involves changing a mindset. So, you know, we're much further ahead than a lot of cities. We've got the services, the infrastructure, and the commitment of our residents. In addition to that, we've got a goal that speaks to reducing waste disposed. Because we can all be consuming more and recycling more, but at the end of the day, we want to be disposing less. One example is food in particular. 40% of what people purchase is actually becomes waste, and that's avoidable food waste. It's a huge contribution to our overall footprint that could be avoided by simply buying less or ensuring that you eat up your leftover food.
So the process for coming here is pretty simple. You would just drive in, park right here, and then if you have mixed containers that you need to throw out, then you climb up the stairs and you just launch it right in there. It's definitely a very simple process. You just have to be willing to take the time to come here and do it. And I think that if you want to better your ecological footprint and do something good for the environment, then you should. But hey, this weather is unpredictable. It's again a beautiful day, and that means that there is only one perfect way to end my time here in Vancouver. But before we go ahead and catch the sunset, I want to take the next 45 seconds to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, True Earth. True Earth makes a series of products that help you reduce the amount of plastic that you carry in your household. Take these reusable wool dryer balls, for example. They're made from 100% sheep wool, and they help you reduce the amount of total drying time for your clothes, which, if you're traveling like me, makes a really big difference in the long run. I love that these are so easy to pack and also so easy to use. You just toss 3 to 4 of them in the dryer with your clothes, and in less time than you're typically used to, your clothes will be just as dry. And the best part is, True Earth is a BC-based company, so if you want to check out some of their products, then you can click the link in the description. And better yet, if you want 10% off any of your next orders, use the discount code SPROUT on checkout. Thanks, True Earth, for having supported me as I continue to travel across Canada. Now, let's go catch the sunset. Now, Wreck Beach is not only one of the prettiest beaches in Vancouver, it's also the largest nude beach in North America. And it's kind of ironic that it is located on the UBC campus. The truth is that Vancouver gets a lot of rain. And there aren't that many days in the year when you can truly enjoy beautiful sunsets like this, which is why the people who live here, when they do get a nice sunset, they come outside, they come to the beach, or they find a good vantage point, and they go and they watch it. I think if there's one thing I've learned in 2021, it's that your environment matters. Your environment is not just who you hang out with, it's also where you live. Now, Vancouver is one of 10 of the healthiest cities in the world. It is the healthiest one in Canada, and if you've seen from the video here, then it's pretty obvious why. And as much as I love talking to you guys, the sun is setting, so this is the end of today's adventure, but it is not the end of the Cross Canada series. And if you want to see the next one, well then make sure to subscribe. I am Will, and as always, it's a mindset. Thanks for joining me here in Vancouver. Now, let's see what'll happen in the next episode. Next week, I'm heading completely across Canada by train, 192 hours going from Halifax to Vancouver, and bringing you on a journey through 8 out of 10 provinces in this beautiful country. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll be the first to watch, and I'll see you next week.